What's going on, everyone? It's Adam Ayala, your modern psychoanalytical relations specialist. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. So, here, we're back on Your Tango, and I found this article while I was just browsing the experts, and I saw this article called 30 Reasons Your Husband is Cheating on You but Doesn't Want a Divorce by Karen Finn. I'm interested. I haven't read this article. I actually never do read articles beforehand. I just find the title, and here we go. An affair doesn't mean he's unhappy. What the hell does it mean then? Why do men cheat and still stay married? Um, well, we can answer why do they stay married. They probably don't want to lose their finances, but then why do they cheat and put that and risk their finances, right? I don't know. Well, they want to lose their kids, but then why they cheat and put that at risk? It's a good question. All right. What makes a man decide that cheating and infidelity are worth the risk of his family's happiness? Yeah, his family's happiness, his kids' happiness, his kids' well-being, his well-being, his family's well-being, as in parents and brothers and sisters. Yeah. What's going on? Well, what about the risk of his wife finding out and wanting to file for divorce? Yeah, I mean, if you cheat and she files for divorce, you most likely deserve it. Good question. It's hard to imagine why men cheat in their marriage when they have no plans to leave their current relationship. Let's keep exploring this. Why married men cheat is a common concern. Really? Why married men cheat is a common concern. I wonder how common infidelity is with men. The last study I saw, which was in 2018, which I'm going to find and try to link down below, it might take me a little bit to find this, is that up to age 30, 32 or so, that women were more likely to cheat than men. But this may be talking about a different demographic. Maybe this is talking about over 30. But yeah, men and women cheat at about the same rate. And it goes hand in hand with the question about respect between the genders that people still struggle with as society. Yeah, society does not teach respect. Women don't respect men. Men don't respect women in general. When it comes to relationships and cheating, both are cheating on each other the same amount for the same reasons we're seeing when we do the data. So yeah, this is totally a real concern. And this is a big problem that we're having in society in the breakdown of families, for instance. So yeah, this is actually a big topic. Cheating is painful, marriage ruining issues, regardless of whether it's physical or emotional cheating that occurs. Physical and emotional cheating is very different. Physical cheating, saying like sex, oral sex, and like that, could cause, you can create a new kid. We have venereal diseases, things like that. Emotional cheating. Someone's like texting someone else. It's not, you don't have the same risk. They're definitely different, but they're both painful. But we can't call them the same thing. This is something that we shouldn't make the mistake with, right? So let's keep going on. There are many men who fall into the unfaithful category. Not most, many. Men who have a paramour that their wife doesn't know about. And these men choose to stay married despite their infidelity. But just why exactly do these cheating spouses seek fulfillment outside of their marriage? Well, if they're seeking fulfillment outside of their marriage, then there's something not being fulfilled in the marriage. Knowing they will never leave and risking all of the potential consequences, like a heartbreaking divorce. Yeah. So this is kind of answering the question so far as we explore it. They're seeking fulfillment. So they're not, which means they're not fulfilled, and they're so not fulfilled that they're risking everything to have that fulfillment. So we've answered the question in general by looking at this question. Okay, here we go. We're going next. Here are three possible reasons married men cheat when they have no intention of leaving their wives. Okay, they still love their wives. Yet they need something more to feel good about themselves. That's a judgment statement. I'm going to say it's true a lot of the time, but maybe there's more to this. that something more they crave could be excitement, support. This is a big reason why both men and women cheat, but men, especially sex or any other need that they believe their wives are just not able to provide, that they believe that their wives are not able to provide. I wonder if this is an attacking statement, or am I just being extra negative about this? That they believe. So this can mean two things. This means that the guy believes that their wives can't do it, and it's just that their wives could, or they're having some kind of emotional breakdown where because of evidence they believe their wives can't. So this could mean two things. Not sure what the author means by it. In some cases, they have asked their wives for what they need, and for some reason, these men, either correctly or incorrectly, believe their wives have denied their request, so they seek outside. Okay, so here, well, okay, this is what I was talking about above. So the author has made the point clear. Thank you for that. In other cases, the men have not asked their wives, believing and fearing that they'll judge them and deny their needs in an unpleasant way. Yes, see, the author has made point 1 and point 2 exactly what I was thinking. Perfect. They are afraid to hurt their wives. Now, if you're cheating on your wife, you're not afraid to hurt them. That's wishful thinking there. You're giving them too much credit. Cheaters don't give a crap. Really care about that 98% of the time. Most of the men who fall into this category realize that if their wife discovered their infidelity, she'd be very hurt. Yeah. They try to cover up their illicit relationship because they don't want to reveal what they've been doing, okay? But many women can intuitively spot the signs their husband is cheating and might notice the affair regardless, okay? But despite the reasons why men cheat, they're reluctant to admit to the affair because they believe it would cause their wife unnecessary pain. Well, the pain is unnecessary. It's the pain that they are causing. So it's not about causing the wife unnecessary pain. It's about having the unnecessary pain come about because of their doings. I'm not as nice about cheaters as this writer is. They don't want to deal with the financial implications of divorce. No, of course, yeah. These men fear that their wives will divorce them when news of their infidelity is revealed. So, rather than come clean, they choose to continue having an affair with the mistress on the side. Are these good reasons for why married men become cheaters and stay married? It's not anyone's job to pass judgment. Yeah. Actually, it is. It's a job to pass judgment and weigh those judgments with reality and being mindful on what's true, what's not true, and what's seeking truth. So yeah, we need to pass judgment on people. That's what science is passing judgments. And that's what critical thought is, passing judgments. If you don't pass judgments, you stop thinking and stop learning, stop exploring, stop understanding. And that's not the purpose of this article. Well, that's fair. If you're not looking to pass judgment, then free country. You don't have to. The fact is that the men in this situation consistently give these reasons for why they do what they do, instead of coming clean and dealing directly with their spouse about the cheating. Yeah, they don't deal with the spouse's cheating. I've seen this in my private practice where guys don't want to ever admit that they've cheated, and women don't ever want to admit what they cheated. And then on top of that, the cheating for men and women both, it's just a symptom of all the destructive things that are happening within their relationship. So the men and women, instead of dealing with their problems in a relationship, they act out and go cheat with someone else that isn't their spouse, obviously. However, these reasons point out a serious breakdown in communication between the couples. Yes, communication and listening and exploration between the couples, not just communication. And in turn, this reflects the miscommunication and the lack of listening, the lack of understanding, the lack of curiosity, and the lack of respect between genders and gender orientation that is sadly still prevalent in the society. This has nothing to do with genitalia. This has to do with mutual respect for another person. It doesn't matter the genitalia. You know, women cheat on men, men cheat on women. I mean, if you, this is why. So I just want to point out this, because this is not that this is a false statement. but this is a loaded statement, and this can get you off topic when you're trying to understand why people cheat. Because let's reread this. And in turn, this reflects the miscommunication and a lack of respect between genders and gender orientation. I'm not sure what they mean by gender orientation. That is sadly still prevalent in this society. So this is saying that women are more abused by men than women abuse men. This is what I'm going to take an educated guess. This is what they're trying to say, because this is about men being the perpetrators here. So I think it's a good guess, educated guess. And we're talking about respect between the genders. I'm curious. This just brings up a question. How about the respect between the genders when it comes, and we're just talking about relationships, but when it comes to men being able to get DNA tests to see their children are actually their children? This is blocked in a lot of places around the world. And it's also just if men want to get a DNA test, court systems will block it, and it's just socially unacceptable, right? But it should be a respect thing that guys can get a test to make sure that their kids are their kids, right? So where's the respect between that and cheating? This brings up a whole lot of questions, really interesting topics of debate, but it takes away from the initial question of, why do men cheat? 3 reasons your husband is cheating on you. Oh, sorry, it's not why do men cheat. Sorry. 3 reasons your husband is cheating on you but doesn't want a divorce. Yeah, it's more specific than why do men cheat. Interesting article. Just found it. It's really good. And Dr. Karen Finn is a divorce and life coach who helps people decide for themselves how they will survive infidelity. Oh, dude, this is hard work. People who specialize in working with infidelity have really tough job. All the respect for those who just deal with this only. And you can learn more about her work on her website. So I'm going to link this article down below. You can find it, and you'll go right to her website. And this was reprinted somewhere else. So this article is from their website, I imagine. So interesting article. You heard some of my agreements and some of the way I disagreed, and I was trying to take apart the ideology behind how this is worded and how this is written. So yeah, so I hope you guys and you ladies enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, and all the information down below. I'll catch you all next time.